The Glass Scarab. When Howard Carter discovered the untouched tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922, among the glittering cache of jewels, gold, and statues lay a mysterious artifact that would puzzle historians for decades: a scarab carved from an enigmatic yellow-green glass, unlike any known gemstone. Found centered on a ceremonial breastplate covered with religious iconography, this gem was initially misidentified as a variety of quartz called chalcedony. However, its true nature proved far more extraordinary, making it one of the rarest minerals on Earth. While the Egyptians were capable of making some glass products, the clarity and near-pure silica composition of the glass used for the scarab suggested it was forged at temperatures exceeding those created within the heart of a volcano. Requiring temperatures around 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, this feat was not achievable by the technology of the ancients, and instead suggested an extraordinary and violent event in Earth's history. The scarab was eventually matched to a rare form of natural glass known as Libyan desert glass. This glass can be found scattered across vast tracts of the Sahara in eastern Libya and western Egypt. However, the precise origins of Libyan desert glass presented yet another mystery. A leading theory suggests the material was formed by a meteor or comet impact of colossal force that melted the sands of the Sahara into glass in an instant of fiery creation around 30 million years ago. The lack of an impact crater complicates this theory, suggesting a possible airburst event where a meteorite detonated in the atmosphere and unleashed a 100-megaton blast that melted and scattered the sands below. As definitive evidence remains elusive, the exact origin of the glass in Tutankhamun's scarab continues to remain a mystery. Atlantis and the Eye of the Sahara. Located in Mauritania's expansive, windswept deserts, is a geological wonder so immense that it remained hidden in plain sight for centuries. This is the Richat Structure, better known as the Eye of the Sahara. Its true scale only became apparent when humans ventured into space, and NASA's 1965 Gemini 4 mission captured the first photographs. Spanning approximately 40 kilometers in diameter, its concentric rings of rock create a hypnotic visual effect, drawing onlookers into a vortex of historical and geological mysteries. Among the most compelling of these is the theory that the Eye of the Sahara could be the location of the lost city of Atlantis. The legend of Atlantis, first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato around 360 BC, tells of a powerful and advanced civilization that disappeared without a trace after falling out of favor with the gods. According to Plato, Atlantis was situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the term used in antiquity to refer to the mountainous peaks flanking the entrance to the Strait of Gibraltar. The description of Atlantis, with its concentric rings of water and land, bears a striking resemblance to the Eye of the Sahara, leading some to speculate that this could be the site of the legendary city. Supporters of this hypothesis argue that the dimensions and structure align with ancient texts, claiming that the Sahara was once a lush and habitable region that could have supported such a civilization. However, despite its allure, this theory holds little water among the scientific community. Geological evidence and a lack of tangible archaeological proof have steered experts toward more plausible explanations for the Eye's creation. Geologists have determined that the Richat Structure is a natural geological dome that has been sculpted over millions of years. Initially formed through volcanic activity, the dome was gradually eroded away by wind and water, revealing the layered sedimentary rock beneath. This process, known as differential erosion, accounts for the distinctive rings of color and texture that make the eye so visually compelling. Radiometric dating places the formation of the structure far earlier than any conceivable timeline for Atlantis, with the rocks at its center dating back over 100 million years. Beyond its geological significance, the area surrounding the Eye of the Sahara does indeed hold evidence of actual human habitation and activity. Archaeological discoveries have unearthed stone tools, pottery, and other artifacts, indicating that the region was once home to thriving communities. The climate of the Sahara was vastly different thousands of years ago, with more hospitable conditions that supported not only human life, but also a variety of flora and fauna. This Green Sahara, or Sahara Pump theory, suggests that the region underwent periodic phases of increased rainfall, transforming the desert into a savanna at various points in prehistory. Such conditions would have been conducive to establishing and maintaining human settlements. However, they were far too early and primitive to match the impressive descriptions of Atlantis. Lost Labyrinth of Egypt. Throughout history, numerous structures once deemed fictional have been discovered to be real. A prime example is the Labyrinth of Egypt, a complex maze-like structure located at the foot of Amenemhat III's pyramid within the Hawara archaeological site. Greek historian Herodotus, writing in the 5th century BCE, provided the earliest detailed accounts of this labyrinth. He marveled at its scale and complexity, describing it as, quote, a work beyond words, and claimed that it, quote, surpassed even the pyramids. His accounts tell of a structure comprising 3,000 rooms full of intricate artifacts and hieroglyphs, featuring elaborate networks of rooms and corridors that provided, quote, endless matter for marvel. The labyrinth was said to include 12 courts, surrounded by numerous gates and walls, containing both underground chambers and above-ground rooms. Its layout, filled with hidden spaces, has spurred debate among modern scholars regarding its original purpose, whether it was designed as a protective vault for treasures or as a monumental maze. Artifacts bearing the name of Amenemhat's daughter have been discovered within the ruins, suggesting her possible involvement in alterations to the labyrinth's design, perhaps to secure its treasures more effectively. However, the Labyrinth of Egypt was ultimately destroyed between 300 and 500 BC and replaced by Greco-Roman structures. This transition and subsequent quarrying for stone diminished much of the site's architectural grandeur, leaving the labyrinth relegated to the realm of myth. Rediscovered millennia later, the few remains, ornaments, statues, and what appear to be foundations, offer a glimpse into its past magnificence. Despite the devastation, these discoveries challenge the notion that the labyrinth was merely a legend. The 2008 discovery of foundational remains sparked hope that the sands beneath the Hawara site might yet reveal more secrets. Excavations are ongoing, but the many treasures it once housed seem lost to time. Lost City of Zerzura. The Sahara Desert's vastness is known for its ability to swallow and conceal people, armies, and even entire civilizations. The legendary Lost City of Zerzura, rumored to have been located within the borders of modern-day Egypt or Libya, epitomizes the mystery of such places hidden within the desert sands. According to 15th century writing, an Arab named Hamid Kayla, while traversing the desert with a caravan, became the sole survivor of a devastating sandstorm that claimed the lives of his companions. Kayla's survival hinged on his decision to seek shelter beneath a deceased camel. When the storm subsided, Kayla was disoriented, the landscape around him transformed by the shifting sands. Reportedly, he was discovered in a state of dehydration and delirium by a group of strangers. These individuals, foreign in appearance and armed with straight swords, a notable contrast to the traditionally curved swords of the Arab world, are said to have escorted Kayla to Zerzura. This city, described as a luminous white city hidden in a valley cradled by 2 towering mountains, has eluded curious historians and adventurers for centuries. The city itself was described as verdant, teeming with palm trees nourished by springs emerging directly from the sands. The inhabitants were said to be fair-skinned and speak a strange version of Arabic that was difficult to understand. Other accounts speak of black giants, though historians speculate they may have been members of the Tebu people, a nomadic tribe known for their presence in the Sahara. The city is also portrayed as rich with treasures, with even more wealth hidden in a royal tomb. For this reason, it has caught the attention of numerous explorers and artifact hunters over the centuries, including several European expeditions in the early 1930s. Skeptics argue that Zerzura was never a single, tangible location, but rather a composite of various bases and ruins, woven into legend by the caravans that traversed the Sahara for centuries. On the other hand, romantics and some historians hold on to the possibility that Zerzura, or something like it, did exist. They argue that the Sahara, with its shifting sands and hidden valleys, could conceal such a place, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. The 20th century discovery of the ancient civilization of Garamansi in Libya, a society that thrived in the desert thousands of years ago, but whose cities were lost beneath the sands, provides hope that significant discoveries still await in the Sahara. Nazca Lines. In the arid plains of southern Peru, a secret lies etched into the earth, visible only from the sky. These are the Nazca Lines, ancient designs that have held their secrets against the test of time. Now, in a fusion of past and present, recent advancements in artificial intelligence are beginning to add new layers to these mysteries, while offering up new insights. The origins of the Nazca Lines can be traced back to 2 distinct periods: the the Paracas phase between 500 and 200 BC, and the subsequent Nazca phase, which persisted until about 500 AD. These geoglyphs vary from simple straight lines to complex designs that defy easy explanation, requiring immense coordination and precision to create. Among them, over 70 figures depict animals in human forms, including a monkey, a hummingbird, a heron, a dog, and humans, each intricately drawn on a monumental scale. Thanks to the dry, stable conditions of the Nazca Desert, these figures were remarkably preserved for over 1,500 years. As of 2022, the known number of these figures stood at 358. Today, AI technology, leveraging satellite imagery analysis and machine learning algorithms, is at the forefront of discovering new geoglyphs. According to a 2023 report in the Journal of Archaeological Science, a team led by Masato Sakai of Yamagata University has found 3 previously unseen figures, including a bird skeleton, a fish, and a 255-foot-long pair of legs. The team partnered with IBM, feeding images of 21 known Nazca geoglyphs into a deep learning AI system that scanned satellite images for similar arrangements of lines that might have otherwise been too faint or obscured for the human eye. Using a similar technique in 2019, the team also uncovered a striking, vaguely humanoid figure holding a club. The true purpose of these lines remains a topic of debate. Some theorize they were created to be seen by deities in the sky, while others suggest they may have astronomical significance. Alternative theories propose practical uses, such as irrigation systems or pathways connecting sacred sites. More speculative ideas even touch upon alien involvement, suggesting these lines were either a form of communication with or a tribute to extraterrestrial visitors. Despite such theories, evidence indicates that these colossal drawings were crafted using simple tools. Beyond AI tools, even simpler technologies like the recent development of low-cost camera drones have enabled the discovery of over 100 new geoglyphs over the past decade, suggesting that many more remain hidden, awaiting discovery. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the past? Subscribe now to Dark Five's Ancient Mysteries channel and embark on a journey to uncover the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring mysteries of ancient times. Leave a comment if there are any ancient mysteries you want us to explore in upcoming videos.